Alright, so something pretty awesome happened today. I just got this dream car off of eBay for $4,300. This is a 1964 Ford Thunderbird, just like the one Duncan MacLeod drives in the Highlander series, other than the fact that it is not a convertible. I live in Oregon. It rains all the time here. I actually did not want a convertible, and this car is perfect. For the record, Shan hates it. She thinks I'm an idiot. But I think that's how wives normally react when the husband buys an old classic car. $4,300 for this bad boy. It does run and drive, however, it's in need of a tune-up. It's been sitting for about 20 years, and so we've dropped it off here at our local mechanic to have them start some work on it. They're a few weeks out as far as the workload goes, so this car could potentially be sitting here for a little while. So, but it just got pulled off the tow truck from Minnesota. I would like to give a shout out to Mark for being so kind and patient and understanding in my never-ending quest to get the car shipped here. For the record, do not ship a car. It was a huge pain. I went through multiple shipping companies. All of them fed me lines of BS. When I actually was able to get through the broker level and get to the shipping level, everything went very smooth. Mike's Auto Shipping took care of this. The guy dropped it off exactly when he said he would, and he was very nice. So, thank you to him. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this car. This video is primarily for Highlander fans who like the 1964 T-Bird, and for my new friends on the Ford Thunderbird Facebook page, whom I'm going to be relying heavily on to improve this car. So anyway, here's what we got. We've got a lot of just very basic surface rust in here, but nothing horrendous. Should be able to get that cleaned up pretty easily. The paint leaves something to be desired, but I'm going to be repainting the car anyway. Obviously, it's going to be repainted black. So there's that. It was a bit of a challenge just to get the hood open because we couldn't figure out how to do it. But Shan finally figured that out after going on Google and looking it up. So the engine here is actually in pretty decent shape. We had to push it over here, but that's only because I think it's out of gas. It fired right up. It just would not stay fired up because I think the gas tank is empty. So, yeah, I'll let the mechanics worry about that. But, yeah, it's relatively nice looking in here. I was expecting it to be quite a bit worse. So, it may or may not need a lot of engine work. For you guys on the T-Bird page, I'll let you comment on that, on what we should probably fix first. At this point, I just want the mechanic to get it running so that it runs strong, and you know, I can drive it around if I want to. The rest of it will come with time. So anyway, we're going along the left side of the car here. As you can see, we've got the paint is faded in some places, and it's got a couple of little scratches and stuff on it, but when it gets repainted, that's not really going to matter. Here on the chrome, we've got a busted headlight. That should be relatively easy to replace. And then a messed up license plate from Colorado, which will obviously be replaced. And other than that, everything in here looks pretty decent. Probably just a little bit of chrome polish, and we're good to go. Honey, can you grab the paperwork for me, please?
What paperwork?
It blew away.
Oh.
Okay, coming along here on the driver's side door, we've got more paint blemishes, but don't really care about that. This thing actually has AC and power windows and power steering, all the goodies. We do have some cracks here on the interior door panel, so this may need to be replaced. The interior itself, even though it's dirty, I mean the back seat, it's covered in dust, but it is in close to immaculate condition, so it just needs to be cleaned up. No biggie. The headliner is in terrible shape, so it is going to need a new headliner. Basically, the entire back section of it is completely missing. And we've got a nice big rip in the front here. So yeah, new headliner for sure. And then I'm pretty sure that something is supposed to go right here, but I don't know exactly what. So if you T-Bird guys could help me out with that and tell me what kind of part I need to order for that, that would be helpful. It also seems to be missing a gas pedal. You can see that there's just like a little knob there that we had to push to get the gas going. So probably going to need a gas pedal too. Going to need some help with that. The horn is right here. It feels like this part has been added. Not too sure about that. And we've got some kind of starter button right here. You don't turn the key to start the car. You just press the button. As you can see, even though there's a key that's not even in it, which just seems kind of weird to me. So I think that may have been added, a push button starter.
Don't tell everybody that, they'll steal it.
Center console here, this is in pretty bad shape. Like the whole interior here has like faded off. So might need to replace that as well. And we just got some spare parts in here. Got a little crack there. Not really too worried about that. And once again, we've got some surface rust here and a little bit more in here. So I think some chrome polish should probably fix all of this stuff. Just needs a good vacuuming out and a scrubbing and some polishing and yeah, just some good old-fashioned elbow grease. We've got some holes in the driver's seat. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to save this driver's seat. It may need to be either reupholstered or simply get another seat. I'm not sure which would be cheaper. Hopefully some of you T-Bird nuts can help me with that. Moving along to the back of the vehicle. More paint problems. And the little skirts here are missing. I haven't really decided whether I want to order a set of those or not. I'm kind of thinking I do. I know they're not very expensive, so I may go ahead and add those on there. The tires are in reasonably decent shape. I'm not even sure I'm going to need to get another pair. It looks like they've got tons of tread on them still. So even though they're a little dirty, I think I'm okay on the tires. And then going back into the trunk here, lots more surface rust, but again, not that big of a deal. And then we got a couple of pieces up here. I'm not really sure what these are. If anybody knows, let me know. But yeah, I'm not really sure what this is. Looks like maybe a wheel well piece or something. And there's two of them. Trunk is in good condition. We've got a couple of itty bitty little holes over here, and it's missing a plug. It's got a couple of them right here. So whatever these are, I need two more for this side of the vehicle. So that's a piece that's going to need to be replaced. Looks like Mark was probably already in the process of getting this cleaned up. You can see here where it looks like it's been scrubbed some. So that's probably what the wire scrubbies are around the car for. And moving along to the other side of the vehicle, also looks like we've got a new rubber liner for the inside of the trunk here. The windows, on the other hand, are probably going to need a new one. This one is in decent condition. The one on the other side, like right in here, this looks like it's pretty shot. And then of course over here, that's probably going to need to be fixed up as well. And I do not know how to do that, so I'm going to need some help with that too. And then the other door panel, we've still got a couple of cracks here. Oh, that might need to be fixed. The actual rest of the panel, though, is in pretty darn good condition. So there's that. And then, let's see, what else? Come along the other side here. I believe right here, where these little holes are, There's supposed to be like a metal Thunderbird logo of some kind. So it's missing that on the other side too, so I'm going to need to get a couple of those to replace that. And then you can see the liner right here too. The rubber liner is also giving out. And I am sure that it needs some new windshield wipers. But yeah, for a classic car for $4,300 that runs, the fellow that delivered it, he's a bit of a car geek and says he's always bringing home cars and his wife hates him for it. But he thought I got a really, really good deal here. So that was a little comforting. And then the hood. One of the things I love about the 64 is the hood. I've always thought that hood was just darn sexy looking. But let me go ahead and get the hood closed here. So yeah, that nose. Oh man, that nose. It's just beautiful. But yeah, the Thunderbird lettering here is also missing. So we're missing several different letters here. And the ones that are left are not in the greatest of shape. So going to need to get those replaced as well. But I mean, that's like $40, so I'm not too worried about that either. But yeah, one thing I forgot to mention on this side over here, you can see that the rubber lining here is not in very good shape. Especially over here. So I'm guessing that if it rains, this thing might not even be able to be water sealant, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So it may actually leak water inside the car if it rains. So that is an issue for me. I'm going to keep it in the covered area, but I'm going to want to get that fixed right away. Because in Oregon, when it rains all the time, I don't want water coming into the car and messing it up. So there is some work to do here, needless to say, but I think I got a pretty good deal for $4,300. And then it was another $1,500 to ship it over here. So I'm looking at $5,800 for this car in this condition, which I don't think is too bad at all. A lot of things I need to learn about this car. It took us forever just to get the hood open on it. And some of the buttons and such in the middle console here and around here are all going to take some getting used to. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm thinking about naming the car Tessa, just because you know, I'm a Highlander geek, and that's a pretty cool name for a car also. So anyway, here it is, my 64 T-Bird. This is definitely going to be an adventure. So I will be posting videos as work continues to get done in this car and we start making progress to turning it into the vehicle that I would like it to be. So anyway, probably not going to post another one of these for a while just because there's quite a bit of work to be done, and like I said, the mechanic's place is backed up a little bit, so they might not even be able to get any work done on it for a little bit. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. Thanks for watching, and any input at all on how to improve the car at this point would be very useful. So talk to you later.